Welcome to Dragonfly Trading. Hope everybody's doing well today. I know I've been absent for a little while, probably wondering where I've been, but I decided just to take a little time off, spend it with the family for Christmas, but I'm back now. So today's video is going to be an update on Bitcoin, ETH, and SHIB. This is my new website. I just wanted to go over it very quickly with you. I like it a lot better. It's a lot simpler. Basically, it's just a little bit about me if you want to read that. We have the different plans here. You just go to see the plans, and then it takes you to the different options for the Discord, okay? Now, I have not decided on a payment system yet. I'm going to transfer to a new payment system so that it's much easier for me and much easier for you. With that said, if you are interested in the Discord, email me right here at the email at the bottom, and I will get you in, and the month of December will be free, and you also will still get the one-on-one with me, okay? Just email me, tell me which plan you want, and we will get you in for the rest of December for free, okay? All right, so let's start out on Bitcoin. Okay, so I am up on the 4-day here, and just a few things I want to go over. Actually, let's go up on the weekly. Now, you know the saying that show a chart to 10 different Elliottians and you'll get 10 different counts, right? Well, we can debate and debate and debate and debate on, is this a third wave? Is this a fourth wave? Is this a fifth wave? And, you know, everybody's going to see it differently, okay? Now, let's talk about a few things. Say that we did end up here and we start really coming down and we come down into this wave one and it gets really ugly. If that happens, I will be thinking that this was actually a 3-wave move in here for a big correction. And I would look at it probably like it's a 4th wave, because what it would mean is that we created 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And also, I think, or I feel, that it would mean that we are coming down for a higher degree 4th is what would happen. It would look like a bear market, but remember, there's always another bull run coming. I don't think crypto's going anywhere. So the next, say we do end up coming down for a higher degree 4th, which likes to come into the prior degree 4th, there'll be another bull run coming. You just have to be patient and sit through the bear market if that's the case. Okay? Is that the case? It could be. Okay? But it could not be. The other option is that this is a 1. If that's the case, we have a 1, a 2. We have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5 for our third. Now here's the big if. Is this a 4th? And then inside here was our 5th? That's possible. That is possible. We need to think about that and keep it on the board. Okay? Or we're still in the 4th. And the 4th would be that we're either making a WXY or an ABC, and this middle part in here was a 3-wave move, and now we're coming down. Now, to be really bullish, we need to not break the A wave here. We can come down to this level, and we would still be very bullish with not breaking the A wave. If we come down to this bottom level, I don't want to see us go any deeper, because we run into the potential of coming into this potential wave 1. So every time the market comes down, and I've talked about this in my prior videos, we come down, we need to get out of here in 5 waves. If we don't, and we just make a 3-wave move, then we're coming down to the next level. If we make a 3-wave move, we're coming down to the next level, and so on it goes. Okay? And that's how you end up in a downtrend. So the big question here is this 3 waves, or is it something that can get us out of here? So let's move on down and take a look. Now, I'm going to go over to the Coinbase chart, because the Coinbase chart, I feel, is the best chart to use, because every exchange has a different size wick here. So when you try to pull your fib extension, they're all landing in a different area because of the size of this wick. Now, Coinbase, you can't short, you can't leverage long. All you can do is spot buy. So of all the charts, I think probably Coinbase would be the most accurate. Okay. And with that said, our whole question is we have this move to the upside in white. And our question is right now, are we getting white leg now? Is white leg over because it's hit the 618, which is the minimum requirement? Or is white leg going to try to go higher? If it tries to go higher, it would mean that this is a zigzag and it's a 3-wave move. We're going to turn this into a move to the downside, and then we're going to have probably another 3-wave move to the upside to finish this off. If this comes deeper, then we could potentially make a 5-wave here for a flat. Okay? But either way, it ends up being a 3-wave. Okay? Now, that is assuming that this is white leg that's either done or it's going to try to go higher correctively. Now, there's one more option here, is that it turns the middle into a bigger correction, where it adds on another 3-wave move here to the downside. So it ends up being a big WXY in here. It goes like this. It may or may not break the bottom. Okay. And then here comes white leg. And the reason I say that it may or may not break the bottom is because the overall correction would be A. B's can break the bottom. They can break the bottom up to 132%. So just keep that in mind. And then this would be C if it made it up to the 1-to-1. Okay? Or WXY. So this is a very difficult area because it's making so many corrective moves, and it's difficult to tell Are we getting white leg now? Is white leg done? And now we're going to come to the downside? Or is white leg going to get bigger? Or are we going to make another leg to the downside and get white leg later? And there's really not a lot on RSI right now to tell us which one it is. We've already made bearish divergence here on the 1 hour. This looks corrective to me. So it could be that we're coming down first and we could still go back up, because this could make 3 waves, 3 waves, 3 waves, and make an X. So it's definitely not making it easy for us by any means. Okay, let's move on to ETH. Now let's talk about ETH and what I just talked about with Bitcoin. Everybody's thinking this is a wave 1 and a wave 2. But I have a problem with this leg. This leg only hit the 1.618. And if this is a wave 1, it should have hit the 2.236, and it didn't. So there is a good chance that we made a 3-wave A, a 3-wave B, and a 3-wave, which actually it would be a WXY. I have the wrong labeling on here. So there's a good chance that this is a 3-wave move, this whole thing. And that this was a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. Think about that. Keep it in the back of your mind. If we start cracking the A wave, okay, this area right here, whoops, okay, because this is the other option, is that we are just making a correction here, and we are going to go up for another leg. That's what we all want. So let's get in a little closer. So right here, we would have to call this an ABC. And it means that we're making a 3-wave, a 3-wave, and then the way this looks, we'd probably be making 3 waves. If we can stay above the A wave, we're very bullish. We can either come down very close to it, and we're still very bullish. But we start cracking it, I'm going to be a little concerned. Okay? But it's the same thing in that when we come down, if this is a 3-wave move, which that's the way I'm leaning, it means it's a connector. And then we're going to come down. If we don't take off in 5 waves and we take off in 3, we go down again. If we don't take off in 5 waves and we take off in 3, down we go again. So every time the market resets at a lower low, it has a chance to get us out of here. But we need 5 waves. Okay, let's take a look at this. It is the same exact thing. Are we getting white leg now? And is it almost over because it's almost to the 618? Or is white leg going to get bigger? And this is just going to make a bigger 3-wave move. If that's the case, then we would come back down to the downside. Or is this going to make another 3-wave to make a bigger middle, and then we get white leg? Okay. And it just prolongs it out. Again, ETH is even more difficult than Bitcoin to tell which way is this going because of all this choppy ABC, ABC, ABC. But go back to support and resistance, and you can see here that if we can get above this one, we have some here, and then some here at the 1-to-1. Go back to your support and resistance when you don't know for sure. Okay? If we lose this, we're coming down to here. If we lose this, we're coming down to here, and so on. Look for divergence, bullish, bearish, and that's what I plan to do. All right, let's go over to SHIB. Now, I did this one a while back, and I said that we needed to hold this fourth wave area. So far, it's holding it. But what we need here, just like Bitcoin and ETH, is a 1, a 2, and this needs to turn into 3, 4, 5 to get us out of here. Okay? And I will say, as long in time as this is compared to the 1, I'm leaning B wave because of how long it's taken. Which means that I am leaning that this is some type of 3-wave move here. Now it can go higher, but I am leaning that it's 3-wave, but it could surprise me. It could. But the main thing is it needs to either go out, take off bullish here, because if it creates the 3 waves, then guess what? This leg is going to attach to this leg, and we're going to break this and come to the downside. Now, if that happens, and we do have this bearish divergence here on the 8-hour, we also have it on the 4. Okay. But right here, we're creating a little bit of bullish. So there is a good chance it tries to go a little higher. But if we do make this a 3-wave and break, well, I'll be looking at this as if this was a 1 and it's making a 2. Which means, yes, we'd have more downside, but then we'd have a pretty big wave coming. Okay. All right. That's about it. So if you watch this to the end, just type I watched it to the end. And I just want you to know I appreciate each and every one of you so much. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you in the next one.